A week ago, you were out there racing an A event for you, a big event, an important one. Maybe it was 100 miles, maybe it was 200 miles, 50 miles, K, even 21K. It doesn't matter. What's important is it was an A event for you, which means that you were properly primed and you trained hard and you worked hard at the race. The big question now in many people's minds is, when do I start training again?
Here's the truth. You don't just bounce back, you rebuild. And today we're going to walk through what it actually looks like. Let's get something straight. Recovery isn't the absence of training. It is training. But it's a different kind of training, the kind that doesn't show up on Strava, but it makes every future session better.
At Mindful Runner, we view the post-recovery as the space where the adaptations actually happen. This is where your body processes what you did. It rebuilds tissues, it resets your nervous system, it recharges your mind, and it allows your hormonal system to reset as well.
And I think the hormonal reset part is especially important for women.
So don't shortcut this phase because you risk injury and you waste the training and the training effect of the event. There is a massive training effect and training benefit from the event. We want to be able to use that and use it effectively, but you need to recover properly first. We've got 3 phases to the return to training. And phase 1 is the reset. That's the space you're currently in. It's 7 to 8 days out from your event. During the reset, we want you to be sleeping, walking, hydrating, reflecting. No structured running, no agenda. You need to get back to 0 before you build something new.
Phase 2 is rebuild, and this is where movement returns. Easy aerobic work, mobility, and body weight strength. Keep it playful and keep it below 70% effort. Your job is to feel better after every workout, not wrecked.
Phase 3 is refocus. Once the body is reset, it's time to start dreaming again. Set your sights on what's next and begin to layer that restructure. Intelligently, patiently, and with purpose.
The biggest mistake I see runners make after an ultra is saying, I feel fine, I'll just ease back in.
And it's common. We see it all the time. You might feel fine, but your nervous system, hormones, immune system, they're probably wrecked by the rigors of the event. And they don't send the same signals that your legs do. We've had runners develop fatigue syndrome, have severe mood dips, or have long plateaus after an event before they can actually get their training going properly again. And that's because all they wanted to do was get running again after that first week.
When in doubt, wait. Easy running never hurts anyone. Rushing back often does. So Fred, what should you do this week after your big race?
So here's the checklist. Daily walks, 30 to 60 minutes. Just within your capacity. Don't push hard, just walk comfortably. Mobility work, stretching, light strength work, only body weight strength work. And avoid all structured training because it might not feel like it, but your brain also needs a respite. A little bit of a gap away from this formal training and the rigors of structured workouts. And use the time to reflect on the experience. One of the things that we always say to people is the experience settle in your bones. And that expression works for me, but maybe for you, it's writing it down, journaling the experience, working it through, kind of chewing it over from this side and then from that side. And look at how your perspective changes as you move from the day after the event to a week later, even 2 weeks later. And remember that memory and impressions are plastic. And what that means is you can shape the experience. So the way you remember it is the way it was. So when you're coming away from the event and now when you're journaling, it's the reason that we're always, when we speak to people, we look for the positives behind the event. Because dwelling on the negatives, and I'm not saying we don't look at the negative aspects because that's what we want to correct, but we don't dwell on the negative because that's what we reinforce. So we want to make sure that every time we look at the event, we look at it in a positive fashion and we highlight the positive aspects so that our lasting memory of the event is positive.
Makes sense. Okay, so this is the week to listen deeply and let the body speak first.
How are you going to know if you're actually ready to get training again? Everybody is different. So what we've done is we've put together a very simple questionnaire that you can just run through to see whether you're actually ready to get back to training or not. And remember, we said it before, everybody's different. You don't have to start the same day of training that I do.
Still unsure if you're ready to train again? That's exactly why we made the Mindful Runners Recovery Assessment. It's a quick self-assessment to help you answer the question, am I ready? It covers physical, emotional, and functional readiness because, as we said, training isn't just about whether your legs are ready, it's about whether you're whole again.
And you can download it right now. We'll put it in a link in the show notes.
So your race may be over, but what you do next matters just as much. Take the time, train wisely. The next great performance always starts with a wise return.
I'm Fred.
I'm Debbie.
And we're both coaches at the Mindful Runner. If this helped, subscribe on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube. Those numbers really do make a difference to us. And check out our coaching and recovery tools on our website, mindfulrunner.co.za, if you're looking for a coach that understands you.
Until next time, run mindfully, live deliberately.